of your lives.
Test 1, 2. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to CVCA Royals Football on CVCA Livestream, simulcasting tonight on the CVCA Livestream YouTube page, as well as on NFHS Network. After tonight, we'll reach the midpoint of the 2024 season. It's Week 5 of the OHSAA football season, but it's only the second home game for the Royals, who've been road warriors in the first month of the 2024 campaign. My name's Tim Nichols, and as always, we're glad you're joining us tonight, wherever you may be. It's also senior night for what the off-campus sports are called here at CVCA: cross-country, girls, tennis, and golf. So just a moment from now, we're going to turn the broadcast over to CVCA public address announcer L.T. Newland, who will honor the players and their parents in those sports. As we get ready for senior night festivities and activities here tonight, the Canton South Wildcats are in town for a visit to Royal Stadium. They'll take on CVCA tonight, both teams 2-2 coming into the contest. Once again, we're waiting on the start of senior night festivities here, and we're going to turn it over right now to L.T. Nguyen, the public address announcer at Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy.
Our off-campus sports fall senior athletes. Representing the girls cross-country team tonight, Emmy Blackburn. Emmy is escorted by her parents, Tori and Aubrey. Emmy is a 4-year varsity letter winner. After graduation, she would like to go into trade or attend a technical school. Her favorite cross-country memory is watching and encouraging the team at States in 2023. Emmy would like to thank her coaches and teammates who motivate her. Congratulations, Emmy. Emmy is joined by her sister, Josie Blackburn. Josie is escorted by her parents, Tori and Aubrey. Josie's a 4-year varsity letter winner. In college, she plans to study exercise science and continue her running career. Her favorite cross-country memory was going to States. She would like to thank her parents, coaches, and teachers, all who have been a great encouragement to her. Congratulations, both Emmy and Josie. Senior, Jana Cooley. Jana is escorted by her parents, Mike and Jessica Cooley. Jana is a 4-year varsity letter winner and the captain of the girls cross-country team. After graduation, she plans to study early education. Her favorite team memory was a drive to Columbus for States. It was filled with laughter. It was so nice to be surrounded by her teammates on what otherwise would have been an experience filled with nerves and anxiety. Jana would like to thank her parents, friends, teachers, and coaches. Congratulations, Jana. Senior, Carrie Haggadish. Carrie is escorted by her parents, Jeannie and Ben. Carrie is a 3-year varsity letter winner. Her favorite memories from the cross-country program are from early morning bus rides and listening to music. Carrie would like to thank her grandparents, Bob and Donna, for their constant encouragement and their example of faithfulness to the Lord throughout their life. Congratulations, Carrie. Senior, Anna McCubbin. Anna is escorted by her mom, Sarah McCubbin. Anna is a 2-year varsity letter winner. After graduation, she plans to study special education at the University of Akron. One of her favorite memories from the cross country is playing monkey in the middle on Friday practices. Anna would like to thank her mom for always coming to all of her races. Congratulations, Anna. Representing the boys cross-country team, Senior, Sam Helene. Sam is escorted by his mom and dad, Amanda and Phil. Sam is a 4-year varsity letter winner. Sam has not yet chosen a college, but is thinking about studying physical therapy. His favorite memories from the cross-country program are the pasta dinners, seeing how everyone works hard and pushes each other during practice and races. Sam would like to thank Coach Lyons for the encouraging words he gave to us, growing up to be men who honor God and who care for others. Congratulations, Sam. Senior, Noah Mamoni. Noah is escorted by his parents, Kelly and Michael. Noah is a 2-year varsity winner. After graduation, Noah plans to attend Gannon University, and join their physician's assistant program. He also plans to continue his running career and run both cross-country and track. His favorite memory from the cross-country program was the pasta dinners. Noah would like to thank his parents for supporting his every decision and his grandparents for driving out to the games and to all the meets. Congratulations, Noah. Senior, Alexander Robinson. Alex is escorted by his parents, Mike and Allison. Alex is a 4-year letter winner, and after graduation, he plans to attend college to study electrical or mechanical engineering. His favorite memory is running the trails with all the guys and talking with them about their lives. Alex would like to thank God, his family, and specifically his brother Quinn, Coach Lyons, Coach Roop, and everyone on the team. Congratulations, Alex. Senior, Chris Williams. Chris is escorted by his parents, Shelly and Wilbert. Chris is a 2-year varsity letter winner. After graduation, he plans to attend the University of Akron and major in finance. His favorite memory from the cross-country program is spending time with the team during pasta dinners. Chris would like to thank Coach Lyons, Coach Roop, and his friends and family who are always pushing him to reach new accomplishments. Congratulations, Chris. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for your varsity seniors on the men's and women's cross-country team. Representing girls tennis, senior Amy Grace Beebe. Amy is escorted by her parents, Susan and Byron. Amy Grace is a 4-year varsity letter winner. After graduation, she plans to continue to play tennis, college, and study mechanical engineering. Her favorite memory from the tennis program is going to the Magic Treehouse at Laurel. Amy Grace would like to thank her parents, Coach Ramey, and Coach Fairfax for always encouraging her. Congratulations, Amy Grace. Senior Ellery McGow. Ellery is escorted by her parents, Jason and Alyssa. Ellery is a 2-year varsity letter winner. After graduation, she is hoping to attend the University of Akron to study child development. One of her favorite team memories was when they accidentally drove 40 minutes in the wrong location for a match and had to drive another 30 minutes to get to the correct location. Ellery would like to thank her parents for coming to every single match, no matter how far away they were, and Coach Fairfax for seeing her potential even when she didn't. Congratulations, Ellery. Senior Kyla Moore. Kyla is escorted by her mom, Alyssa. Kyla is a 4-year varsity letter winner. After graduation, she is hoping to major in graphic design at Grove City College. Her favorite memories from tennis are winning against tough teams and their gatherings. Kyla would like to thank her mom for supporting her, her coaches for encouraging and helping her, and her teammates. Congratulations, Kyla. Senior Grace Pitek. Grace is escorted by her mom, Marianne Pitek. Grace is a 2-year varsity letter winner. After graduation, she plans to attend Kent State to become a pilot. Some of her favorite memories from the tennis program are van rides to the matches as the team laughed and bonded over these trips. Grace would like to thank Mr. Fairfax, Mrs. Knapp, and Mrs. DiPaolo. Congratulations, Grace. Senior Heidi Till. Heidi is escorted by her parents, Monica and Douglas. Heidi is a 2-year varsity letter winner. After graduation, she hopes to attend The Ohio State and study nursing. Her favorite memory from the tennis program is laughing and having fun with her teammates every day. Heidi would like to thank Coach Fairfax, Coach Ramey, for creating an amazing experience for her through the sport of tennis. Congratulations, Heidi. Senior Hannah Upol. Hannah is escorted by her mom, Christy Upol. After graduation, Hannah plans to study teaching, specifically in English, as a second language. Her favorite memory from the tennis program is meeting her teammates outside of school and getting to know them. Hannah would like to thank God and her parents. Congratulations, Hannah. Senior Rachel Van Fossen. Rachel is escorted by her parents, Margaret and Brent Van Fossen. After graduation, she plans to attend college and study pre-med in Spanish. Her favorite memory from the tennis program is playing Hawken, beating them after a third set and a tiebreaker. Rachel would like to thank her coaches for allowing her to join the tennis program and for caring well for her. Congratulations, Rachel. Senior Skylar Wood. Skylar is escorted by her mom and dad, Linda and Rod. Skylar is a 4-year varsity letter winner. After graduation, she plans to attend Kent State and join the nursing program there. Her favorite memories are from the debriefs after matches and feeling the love and support from all the team, no matter how well she played that night. Skylar would like to thank her mom, everything that she has done for her over the last 4 years. Her mother's her role model and the strongest woman that she knows. Skylar wants to use this opportunity to remind her mom how much she appreciates her and everything that she has done for her. Congratulations, Skylar. Fans, give it up one more time for the varsity girls tennis seniors. Representing girls golf, Renee Allen. Renee is escorted by her parents, Gina and Mark. Renee is a 4-year varsity letter winner. After graduation, she plans to attend college out of state and major in criminal justice. Her favorite memory from the golf team is witnessing 2 of her opponents lose their bags in the pond. Renee would like to thank all of her teammates who have stuck by her throughout all 4 seasons. Congratulations, Renee.
One for you, one for her. Dylan got one for you.
Senior Brenda Chantry. Brenda is escorted by her parents, Keisha and Bruce. Brenda is one of 1-year varsity letter winner. After graduation, she plans on studying marketing. Her favorite memory with the golf program is connecting and talking with all the girls before practices. Brenda would like to thank her parents, her family, and coaches for their support, and her teammates who are always so encouraging, supportive, and fun. Congratulations, Brenda. Senior Rachel Wygant. Rachel's escorted by her parents, Cynthia and Scott. Rachel's a 4-year varsity letter winner. After graduation, she plans to study chemical engineering at either Miami, Notre Dame, or Dalhousie University. Her favorite memory from the golf program was riding home in the van after losing a match, and Chanted by Taylor Swift was blasting over the speakers, and she got a concussion. Rachel would like to thank her parents who have always believed in and supported her and inspired her to do her very best. Congratulations, Rachel. Representing the boys golf team, senior Carter Klein. Carter's escorted by his parents, Jennifer and Jonathan Klein. Carter's a 2-year varsity letter winner. His favorite memory from the golf program is qualifying for districts his junior year. Carter would like to thank his family, the CVCA community, teachers and coaches for guiding him closer to Christ through his athletic and academic abilities. Carter plans to study business next year. Congratulations, Carter. Senior Cord Stagmeyer. Cord is escorted by his parents, Terry and Karen Stagmeyer. Cord is a 3-year varsity letter winner. His favorite memory from the golf program is going down to Columbus his sophomore year for a tournament. Cord would like to give a special thanks to his family and to his coaches. Congratulations, Cord.
And that'll do it for the senior night ceremony for cross country, boys golf, girls golf, and girls tennis. Congratulations to all those students and families on their accomplishments this year. And thank you to public address announcer L.T. Newland for a fine job, as always, in honoring the students and their families. But now it's time to turn our attention to the matter at hand. The Royals football team is back at home and hosting the Canton South Wildcats. The last time we were on the air, CVCA was smarting from a 0-2 start, losing to Lake Catholic in the home opener and to Streetsboro on the road the week before to start the season. Those two teams remain undefeated and are ranked number 1 and number 2 checked at number 3, respectively, in the Division IV Region 13 standings. But since that time, CVCA has gone on the road and they've taken care of business. 2 weeks ago tonight, the Royals visited crosstown rival Woodridge and shut out the Bulldogs 28-0 in a game that was played in a monsoon. The Royals forced 5 Woodridge turnovers. And then last week, CVCA made its final scheduled visit to Tuslaw, and the Royals dominated the Mustangs 47-7 to even their season record at 2 wins and 2 losses. And that brings us to tonight, week 5, and an opportunity to get over 500 for both teams. Canton South, they've forged a similar path. The Wildcats opened the season with games against a pair of teams ranked in the top 10% of all Ohio high school football teams. And the results, well, they were predictable. A 43-7 loss to Benedictine, ranked number 50 in the state in Drew Pastor's Fantastic 50 rankings. And then a 31-3 loss to Dover, a team ranked number 62 of the 706 high school football teams in the state of Ohio. But after that 0-2 start, the Cats have rattled off wins against Columbus Eastmore, the school where the famous Archie Griffin went to as a high school athlete, 2-time Heisman Trophy winner. But this year, it was the Canton South Wildcats beating Eastmore 20-0 in a shutout. And then they raised eyebrows last week with a 42-28 win at Orville. The Wildcats look to win their 3rd straight tonight as well in what is their 4th road game of the season in the first half of the season. CVCA and Canton South have both been members of the Principal's Athletic Conference since South joined the pack in 2022, and the teams played a memorable game here 2 years ago. The Royals engineered a stunning comeback from 2 scores down in the 4th quarter to win in overtime 46-32. Last season, South got the better of the Royals at home when all-everything quarterback Poochie Snyder led the Wildcats to a 56-28 victory. However, this game tonight is a non-conference matchup. After a 23-year run in the Principal's Athletic Conference, the Royals have moved on in 2024 to the new North Coast Conference. However, because football schedules are set so far in advance, the Royals are making one last tour through the Legacy Pack schedule, but all the games against the Pack schools this year are non-conference contests. Unlike the rest of the Pack schools, however, this will not be the final matchup between the 2 schools on the gridiron tonight. CVCA and Canton South have signed a home-and-home agreement that will see the series extended at least for 2 more years at South in 2025 and back here at Royal Stadium in 2026. We mentioned last week the Royals were on the road at Tuslaw and they played 2 quarterbacks. Quarterback Charlie Levac had a stellar game in just 1 half of work. The quarterback, the junior, completed 7 out of 9 passes for 89 yards, but he really tamed the Mustangs with his feet. Levac had 8 rushes for 118 yards and 3 touchdowns. His last play was a highlight reel 46-yard scamper, which concluded with a sick juke to shut a defender at the 10-yard line, allowing him to waltz into the end zone and celebrate with his teammates. The score put the Royals up 27-0, and the night was over for the junior signal caller. His backup, sophomore Alex Mamoni, who wears number 12, played the entire second half a week ago, and he acquitted himself quite well. While he only threw 1 pass with the Royals up big after halftime, Mamoni showed that he's got some wheels as well. Broke off a 55-yard gain that set the Royals up deep in Tuslaw territory and got to finish off the drive with a 1-yard quarterback keeper for his first varsity rushing touchdown. Mamoni did have a 72-yard touchdown pass in a game against Triway here 1 year ago. Those Mamoni stats are actually important because word is filtered in that Levac may have been dinged up at some point leading up to tonight's game, so if he cannot go, Mamoni may be in line to see action this evening. Regardless of who's taking snaps for the Royals tonight, the key to victory will be getting their playmakers going. Junior Joey Kopech was a recent sideline recruiting guest at an Ohio State home game, and while his production has been down a bit early this season, his career numbers leave no doubt that he can still be the workhorse in the backfield. He also leads the team in tackles from his linebacker spot, and when CVCA does throw downfield, well, they often look to junior Braden Harris at 6'3". He's been a load for defensive backs to handle and has the ability to stretch the field for the Royals. He comes into tonight's game with a pair of touchdown receptions so far this season. But the Royals' bread and butter, well, it's the run game. In addition to Kopech, CVCA will feature Nick Schober, especially in short yardage situations. The junior has 4 rushing touchdowns in 15 carries this season. Don't be surprised if he gets the call and plays near the goal line. And the stable of running backs is deep. Junior Wesley Keeler, freshman Tommy Kopech, senior Ryan Weehee, and sophomore Zach Anderson have all been called upon to tote the rock at times this season. When Canton South has the ball in offense, they've got a really good running back as well. Junior tailback Zion Culver burst onto the scene in 2022 as a freshman and rushed for more than 800 yards. And he was off to a great sophomore year as well last season, but tore his ACL in Week 7 against Triway. But Culver is back and fully recovered for this, his junior season, and he is a featured back in the Canton South offensive system. He scored 5 touchdowns in the first 4 weeks this season, and he had a huge game a week ago against Orville, with touchdown runs of 17 yards, 7 yards, and 5 yards, accounting for half of the Wildcats' scores on the evening. The big question this season for the Wildcats is who is going to play quarterback, replacing the generational talent that was Poochie Snyder. If there was an award available last year, Poochie won it, including the Art Trainer Award given by the Ohio High School Football Coaches Association to honor the best player in Ohio based on athletic, academic, and character components. Snyder broke the all-time Stark County passing record and led the Cats to a 14-1 overall record and a state semifinal appearance in the playoffs a year ago. But it's 2024 and Poochie Snyder is gone. And so is much of the offense from 2023, including Tavon Castle, Ethan Fricky, Aiden Gear, Tyler Pugh, Rome Cox, and Trey Wilson. At the quarterback spot, South has played a pair of signal callers the first 4 weeks of the season. Sophomore Brody Beagle has shared time with fellow sophomore Torres Conley. Beagle made his first splash a year ago in relief of an injured Snyder in the Triway game, and he threw a 69-yard game-winning touchdown pass to Trey Wilson to save the day and perhaps to save the season in the waning minutes of that game. Conley and Beagle have shared time under center this season, but it appears that Beagle may have won the starting job as he played the entire game last week against Orville. But don't sleep on Conley. The shifty 6'2", 175-pound sophomore lines up at wide receiver when he's not throwing passes, and he and Beagle hooked up last week on a quick pass to the flat, and then Conley did the rest, darting 28 yards to the end zone for a score. We'll continue with the Canton South overview in just a moment, but now we're going to pause for a moment of prayer. We turn it back over to LT Newland, followed by the playing of our national anthem.
Heavenly Father, we give you all the praise this evening, for you are our maker, our sustainer, the one who has provided us a Savior. We're so grateful, God, that we can come together as a community and enjoy the game of football, enjoy this incredible world that you have placed us in. Pray that everyone here would be honoring to you, that we would respond well to you, our maker, and everything that happens to here, God, that would be pleasing in your sight. God, it's for you that we play. It's in Christ's name that we pray. Amen.
A huge crowd on hand tonight for CVCA and Canton South. It's new family tailgate night at Royal Stadium. End zone is full.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday night, and that means
new
football in Northeast Ohio.
Associated with CVCA, and they're in for a good treat tonight.
There's no better place to be than Royal Stadium. Thank you for joining us for this Week 5 of Royal Football.
We were talking about the Canton South Wildcats before the national anthem and the moment of prayer, and talking about their game last week. The story of that game, in addition to Zion Culver's 3 touchdowns, may have been the game had by senior quarterback Janon Hill. Not 1, but 2 pick-6 interceptions and a 3rd theft of the Orville quarterback, plus a forced fumble against an Orville receiver inside the 10-yard line. To prevent another touchdown, Hill simply took over the game and willed his team to victory. No doubt will be calling out his name a lot tonight. Looking at the record book going into tonight's game, junior Joey Kopech has rushed for 1,972 yards to this point in his CVCA career. He's inching closer to the top 10 all-time. He needs 120 yards to move into 10th place in all-time career rushing yards. And senior kicker Calvin Warren has moved into 2nd place all-time in career PATs with 110. He'll likely end his career firmly in 2nd place, as his predecessor, Bryce Keitlinger, sits atop the list with 174 made PATs in his career. Canton South Wildcats entering the stadium on the far side of the field. And they're getting ready for football in what will be the 5th meeting all-time between the two schools. The 3rd as non-conference opponents. The two schools split a non-conference home-and-home in 2017 and 2018, each winning on the other's home field. Here, the home field tonight is the Royals, and they're entering the stadium. The Royals from CVCA. We mentioned it is the 5th all-time meeting. Both CVCA and Canton South defending home turf the last 2 years when both schools were members of the pack. The head coaches tonight, well, the Wildcats are coached by Matt Dennison, who's in his 24th season as head coach and his 4th year at Canton South, where he also serves as the athletic director. Coming into tonight's game, Dennison is 32-11 at South with a pair of PAC championships. He's won 140 games in 18 years at Dover and coached 2 seasons at Claymont earlier in his career as well, for an overall coaching record of 184 wins against 72 losses. On the Royals sideline, it's Nick Cook, the head coach in his 4th season with CVCA. He sports a 22-15 record with the Royals. He recorded his 50th career victory in the win against Woodridge 2 weeks ago, and has a career record of 51 wins, 48 losses. Prior to returning to Northeast Ohio, Cook spent 6 years turning around the program at Chicago Christian High School, and he founded and coached 1 season early in his career at Grove City Christian in Franklin County here in the Buckeye State. Social media reminder tonight, be sure to follow us across the social media platforms at the handle at CVCA Livestream. You can find us on X, on Instagram, and on Facebook. And if you are watching us tonight on YouTube, first off, thank you, and make sure you hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to CVCA Livestream's YouTube channel to ensure that you're aware of all future broadcast information. The weather tonight at game time, mostly cloudy skies, a temperature of 78 degrees, calm winds out of the southeast. Temperatures expected to drop only to the low 70s throughout the contest. Finally, the injury report tonight. Junior offensive lineman James Schweiger is out for the season for the Royals with a lower body injury sustained during one of the preseason scrimmages, and Will Perot is out as well. The Royals will get the ball first. We're ready for football on a Friday night from Royals Stadium. Canton South and CVCA ready to tee it up, and South will kick off. Their kicker is number 9, Landon White, a 5'9", 145-pound junior. White handles the kickoff duties for the South team. Back deep to receive for CVCA, Joey Kopech, the junior, and Zach Anderson, the sophomore. Royals wearing all black tonight on New Family Tailgate night. The Canton South Wildcats, the visitor, and they will wear all white, red numerals outlined in black, red helmets. White tees it up. The crowd is ready, and we are ready. We hope you are too. Friday night football from Royal Stadium. The referee is waiting for the signal, and the whistle blows. White runs and puts a boot into it, and it's a long kick. It'll be fielded by Anderson at the 6-yard line. Anderson across the 20 to 25, out of the 30, and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Check that it was Joey Kopech as they switched spots at the last minute. So Kopech on the return. And the Royals will take over first down and 10 with their first possession of the night from the 33. Check that, the 32. Now they keep moving the sticks on the far side. We're going to call it the 35-yard line, and getting the start is number 12. his first career start, Alex Mamoni, the sophomore. He'll start under center for the Royals, and they'll run it right up the middle on the first play of the night. Kopech gets it in a good gain of almost 9 yards out to the 44-yard line. We mentioned it during the pregame. It's time to get Joey Kopech going for CVCA. A good push by the offensive line of the Royals. 9 yards in the first carry, 2nd down and 1. And a flag down on the play. One of the interior linemen for the South Wildcats jumped off sides. They'll march off 5 yards, and it's going to be a first down by a penalty for the Royals. They'll move the sticks out to the 49-yard line, where the Royals will have it 1st and 10. Mamoni again under center. Split backs in the backfield. He's going to hand off. He'll go off right tackle. A short gain across midfield into Canton South territory. That's Zach Anderson on the carry for CVCA. They'll mark it at the 47-yard line, so he'll pick up 4 yards. It's 2nd down and 6 for CVCA. The game last week against Orville, South did give up a fair amount of rushing yards to the Red Riders. Orville stubbed their toe by making a number of passes, which ended up as interceptions. Kopech to the left side. He's got a lot of room. He'll have another first down, a big gain for the junior across the 40 and inside the 35-yard line, all the way down to the 34. And here's the replay.
First down.
Kopech on the pitch play, following his blockers, and then got the motor going down to the 34-yard line. 1st and 10, CVCA.
Oh my goodness.
Penalty on the play. Kopech's last rush, a pickup of 13 yards, and they'll get 5 more here on the penalty. Another offsides against Canton South. So Mamoni must be using a hard count there, drawing the South defensive line to jump twice so far early. And a 3rd time as the Wildcats jump offside again. This will give the Royals a first down. 2 consecutive encroachment penalties. So 1st down and 10 for CVCA. They'll mark the ball on the 24-yard line. And again, Kopech, and again, another flag. So the referees call a false start against CVCA this time. So the Cats will get 5 yards back. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Royals. They'll march it back to the 29-yard line. The Royals will need the 14 to get the first. First drive of the game for CVCA. It's been 100% on the ground so far. Alex Mamoni under center, getting the start today. Charlie Levac apparently unable to go.
I never did do those practice tests for you guys. I could never figure out how to fit them in. You always did well.
We wait for the start again. And the referees finally wind the clock. Early, 9:25 to go. First quarter just underway. 1st and 15 for the Royals. Pitch play, right side. Kopech has a big hole and barreling over defenders. He's going to pick up 10 yards in that play. They'll mark it actually a 9-yard gain, so 2nd down after the earlier penalty. It'll be 2nd and 6 for CVCA from the 20-yard line. Royals break the huddle. Single receiver split to the near side. A pair of backs in the backfield. They bring a man in motion, and another flag. Referees will call a false start against CVCA again. That is the 5th penalty on this drive. 3 against Canton South and now 2 against CVCA. So they'll wind the clock again. It's second down 11 from the 25-yard line.
Oh, that's right. What are you working on? Skill. Can you do it that way? No?
Dive play up the middle, big hole. 11 yards on the carry for Zach Anderson and a first down for the Royals. A big 11-yard gain right up the middle for CVCA. Anderson not hit until he was into the second level.
Number 54, Gabe Kotzman. Number 64, Ben Truax. Number 62,
And for the first time tonight, the Royals into the red zone. First down and 10 from the 14-yard line for CVCA.
Yeah, you have the legit one.
Mamoni rolls to his right, looks to throw. He will complete the pass inside the 10, 5, to the goal line, touchdown, CVCA! A 14-yard touchdown pass for Alex Mamoni. And the Royals are on the board first. Here it is. Mamoni rolls to his right. He looks and completes the pass to Zach Anderson. The two hooked up on a 76-yarder a year ago. They hook up a 14-yarder tonight. Mamoni to Anderson on the touchdown. And the Royals extra point team is in. The kick is up, and Calvin Warren boots it through the uprights with 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Royals on top early. CVCA 7 and Canton South nothing.
Mamoni, it's a 14-yard pass to number 23, Zach Anderson.
Patty, get down there! Hop somebody!
I feel like we had a lot in surgery.
Welcome to Royal Stadium. If you've just tuned in, apologies for the YouTube stream being down. We've got it up and running now. What you missed is a CVCA touchdown drive on the first drive of the contest. The Royals, Alex Mamoni to Zach Anderson for a 14-yard touchdown pass, and now they kick off to the Canton South Wildcats, and the Wildcats might have a big play going right here. Janon Hill is on the way to the end zone, and he's going to score. Janon Hill, a 80-yard touchdown return for the Canton South Wildcats. And they are on the board with a big play. Touchdown, Canton South. No flags. Check that, there is a flag down in the play, so hold the phone. A flag was thrown at the 43-yard line on the Royal side of the stadium, of the field. And so this one's going to come back, but the Royals pooched that kick and did not cover well. Holding is the call against Canton South, and it wipes the Janon Hill 80-yard touchdown run right off the board. What a break for the Royals. A huge break, because the Royals coverage team almost was looking like they were in slow motion there. So South will have to start out 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line. And the Royals catch a break. 10-yard penalty, but it might as well be a 52-yard penalty against Canton South. They'll start out in the pistol, and it is Brody Beagle at quarterback for Canton South. Zion Culver right behind him. Beagle will throw in the first play of the game. It's dropped. He was looking for Jamarcus Jones on that play, and Jones was wide open but just dropped the ball. So it is second down and 10. Second and 10 for Canton South. They'll split a receiver up to the top side, but they'll give it to Culver, and Culver's going to be hit almost as soon as he gets it. He battles hard just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain for Zion Culver. It'll be third down and 10.
Zion Culver on the carry for the Wildcats, brought down by number 23, Zach Anderson.
Woo! Go D!
Third down and 10 for the South Wildcats.
Third down.
Cowbell green. And the fans trying to cheer on the Royals and make a stop here on third and 10. A pair of receivers split far side, single to the near side. Beagle will drop back to pass. It's a rush. It's thrown and complete to the far side to the tight end, number 87, Luke Johnson. He's hauled down near the first down marker. I think he may be about a yard short. Have to wait on the spot. And he will be. They'll spot it at the 43-yard line of the Royals. A 9-yard completion for Beagle. It's 4th and 1.
Where are you going? Thanks for coming.
Yeah, this is fun. We literally made it a date and had like somebody watching it.
That's so good.
4th down and 1. Apologies, the score bug is not updating at the moment. Clock is stopped at 6:38. Culver with Karavik in front of him. Beagle will get to Culver. Culver is hauled down in the backfield for a loss, and the Royals will take over as the Wildcats turn it over on down.
Culver brought down in the backfield by number 20,
Joey Kopech in there on the tackle for CVCA. That is Kopech's 15th tackle for loss on the season. Culver hauled down, a loss of 4, and the Royals back with the ball. They get a huge break on the penalty on the kickoff return. And now CVCA will have the ball in their second possession with good field position. 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. And timeout, Canton South. Canton South will call timeout. And so we'll get a break with 6 minutes and 32 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank our friends at Riverwood Chapel for helping us.
And so as we have the first break of the first quarter with a timeout by the Wildcats, we'll take a break to talk about paninis in Stowe. The Royals Power Meal program continues with Team 29 with a local restaurant providing the Royals with a meal on the day before the game. This week's Power Meal sponsor is Panini's, just down the road from CVCA at 4200 Steeles Point Drive. Panini's offers a relaxed atmosphere and a reputation for excellent food, a remarkable value, known for their famous overstuffed sandwich. Panini's has an entire line of menu items and are developing their own following. Join legions of devoted customers that come out for lunch, dinner, or after the game. Stop down this weekend at Panini's in Stowe and thank them for being a part of the Royals Power Meal program. Back we go, 1st down and 10 for CVCA, and the handoff is off the left side. They cut up right, up the middle, rather, out to the 45-yard line, and it's Zach Anderson on the carry. He's going to pick up 8 yards on the, they'll mark it back 7 yards on the play, so 2nd down and 3 for CVCA.
Yeah, you took really. Wait, are you leaving? You're leaving me?
I'm coming down.
2nd and 3 for the Royals.
She wants me to. I'm gonna sit behind.
Off the left side, looks like enough for a 1st down for the Royals.
Number 34, Tommy Kopech.
That was Tommy Kopech with his first carry of the night. The younger brother of Joey Kopech, the freshman. He'll pick up 4. It's 1st and 10 for the Royals from the 42-yard line.
Chicago, one of the moms, her son was a senior, and they were leaving.
Oh, that's actually
She had this one and she was like, awesome. She got it.
That's so, yeah.
First and 10 for the Royals from the 42.
And then you found it.
They'll run it again. A big run up the middle. A big hole. 20, 15, 20, Joey Kopeck. A 42-yard touchdown run for Joey Kopeck, and the Royals break open the score to a two-score lead. Kopeck into the end zone, and a foot race there. Joey Kopeck's going to win that 99 times out of 100. His second touchdown of the season. CVCA leads 13-0. And the kick is up, and once again, it is good. 5:19 to go here in the first quarter, and CVCA 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. It's 14-0 Royals.
On the touchdown for the Royals with a 42-yard carry, Joey Kopeck.
Zach Anderson with the first touchdown of the night on a 14-yard touchdown reception. Joey Kopeck a 42-yard touchdown run, and the Royals lead by 14 points. And they'll get a chance to practice that kickoff coverage once again. As you saw moments ago, Janon Hill went 80 yards for an apparent touchdown that was called back. He'll get another chance to return the ball. And South has scouted CVCA, who feigns this onside kick on every kickoff. And after the Royals do not perform the onside kick, they'll drop back.
He had a friend. You know, it's kind of like his friend.
This one is booted the other direction, and it's received at the 20-yard line up the right sideline. This time the Royals do better on the coverage. Daniel Bonnell on the return for Canton South. He's hauled down to the far sideline, and the Wildcats will take over first down and 10.
Brought down number 10 of the Royals, Dongino Bickley.
As you heard LT Newland say, Dongino Bickley on the tackle for CVCA on coverage. So first down and 10 for the Wildcats from the 35-yard line this time. Wildcats went 4 and out on their first possession. They got stuffed on 4th down and 1. Zion Culver hauled down to the backfield for a 4-yard loss. This time they'll start from the 35. Culver to the right side, and once again the Royals are there to meet him at the line of scrimmage. He falls forward for a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for South. And again, apologies if the score bug or down and distance is not updating. We'll try and keep you updated on the play call here. 2nd and 9, line of scrimmage is the 36-yard line. This time the running back Culver split offset to the left side. A pair of receivers also to that near side of the field. Beagle will shoot, look to pass. Now he's going to tuck it and run, so he won't get far. Beagle across the line of scrimmage for a positive gain of only 2, though. It's 3rd down and long for the Wildcats. You see on the replay right here. Beagle on the quarterback draw. Had a man in his face in the beginning. That was Tommy Kopeck running for his life. And then the Royals linebackers converged on him.
It's 3rd
and 7 for the Wildcats. Beagle rolls to his left, looking to run, and he's going to be pulled down from behind. Again, a short gain, 1 yard. Out to the 36-yard line. He'll get 1. It'll be 4th down and 6.
Junior Dirk Geiger.
Dirk Geiger in there. And on 4th and 6 in their own territory, it looks like the Wildcats will be forced to punt. CVCA will send back Nick Schober on punt coverage. Grady Cordes is the punter for the Wildcats. High snap, Cordes hauls it down and gets the punt away. It's a wobbly kick, it's going to bounce, and it's going to take a Canton South roll all the way inside the 20. A great roll down to the 15-yard line. 46 yards and no return for Cordes on the punt. The Royals will take over first down and 10 from their own 15-yard line. 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go. The Royals a pair of touchdowns. Canton South a pair of possessions, but no first downs yet for the Wildcats. CVCA leading early 14-0. Tim Nichols with you with the CVCA live stream crew tonight. And we've added a couple more bells and whistles. We've been enjoying sideline cam. A first during the course of the game for us. And so CVCA getting ready to go from the 15-yard line. Trips in the backfield this time, and they'll run it left side. And another nice gain. It's Schober near a first down for the Royals across the 25-yard line.
Nick Schober.
In a spot of just shy of the 25 and the 24. Pickup of 8, so it's second down and 2. Same formation for the Royals. This time up the middle it goes. First down yardage and more. Across the 30-yard line to the 33. A pickup of 11 yards on the dive up the middle.
Carry for the Royals, number 20,
Joey Kopech on the carry once again.
That's good for the Royals. First down.
Running out of the T formation. Kopech just right up the gut. The offensive line for the Royals creating the hole. And the Royals have a first down from the 33. This time they'll go left, or right rather. Left, center, and right. On 3 consecutive plays out of the T formation.
On the carry for the Royals,
Zach Anderson that time, number 23. He'll pick up 6. Second down and 4 for the Royals. They'll spot the ball on the 39-yard line. This time, a single back in the backfield. First time out of the shotgun tonight for the Royals. And it's a quarterback keeper for Mamoni. The right side, rather. Mamoni across midfield, but a flag is down. This one will come back. They're going to get the Royals for holding. That flag was thrown near the 40-yard line.
Flag on the play.
They're going to march 10 yards off against CVCA. Third penalty against the Royals tonight. And you see the replay right here, and I think they got number, like they're at the 40-yard line. Couldn't get the number on the Royals jersey. But the ball gets marched back inside the 40, or rather inside the 30, all the way to the 29-yard line. So second down and 14 yards to go for CVCA. Back into the T. Trips in the backfield. And they will go left. Not much that time. It's going to be third and long for the Royals. So they will have a little bit of a distance to make here. Third down and 10.
Junior Kyron Fikes.
Kyron Fikes on the carry, so the Royals distributing the ball amongst a number of ball carriers. He picked up 4, but it is third down and 10. Royals need the 43-yard line to keep the drive going as we wind down in the final 30 seconds here of the first quarter. Mamoni will roll to his left. He looks downfield and lofts it. He's got a man open down there, but overthrows. Number 4 for CVCA. He was looking for Draylon Price. And so the Royals will be forced to punt. The penalty comes back to bite them as they can't convert. And so, with 27.8 seconds to go in the first quarter, CVCA's Calvin Warren will need to kick it away. Daniel Bonnell, check that, it's number 7, Torres Conley, back to return the punt. Warren gets a spiraling kick away. Conley collects it at the 32-yard line, heads up to the right side, and he's met by a host of CVCA Royals at about the 45. They'll spot him on the 46-yard line, and so with 15 seconds and change to go here in the first quarter, South will have a third attempt at possessing the ball, and they'll have good field position when they start, looking still for that first down.
Luke Keeler.
CVCA 14, Canton South nothing. Zach Anderson, a 14-yard touchdown pass reception from Alex Mamoni, and then a 42-yard blast up the middle by CVCA's Joey Kopech. Beagle will pass on this first down play. It's complete, and he finds Conley. We mentioned before, Conley and Beagle both playing some quarterback to start the year. Now Conley pretty much at the wide receiver position the last 2 weeks. He went 28 yards to the end zone for a touchdown against Orville last week on a very similar play. This time, 8 yards on the pickup. Ryan Weehee on the takedown for CVCA. Conley got out of bounds. The clock stops with 10.1 seconds to go. Second down and 2. From the CVCA 46-yard line. Again out of the pistol. Beagle with Culver behind him. Going to go up the middle, and he's going to be hit right behind the line of scrimmage and tossed back. It'll be a loss of 1. Third down and 3. On the other side of the break, we've reached the end of the first quarter. The score after 1, CVCA 14.
Fans, we
want to thank you for tuning in tonight, and for some of you, as we bring you the 5th season of CVCA Livestream, for tuning in for 5 years. CVCA Livestream, professional production and 100% volunteer staffing. CVCA Livestream began as an idea about how to get CVCA sporting events into your living room during COVID, and we've done about 150 broadcasts since then. It's been a fully volunteer gig from the start, but with a budget of about $5,000 a year to make it happen, fully absorbed by the folks putting on the production. We've never taken a dime, but for the first time, we're asking for you to support CVCA Livestream by giving directly to support our broadcasts through CVCA's giving interface. Go to the website you see on the screen or scan that QR code. Your gifts are tax deductible and go directly to supporting this broadcast and these productions. Be sure to reference CVCA Livestream in the comments section when you give on the CVCA website. Again, thank you for watching and thank you for supporting CVCA Livestream. As we start the second quarter, it's third down and 3 for the Wildcats. They're going left to right this time, and they hand off up the middle. Big hole for Culver, his first big gain of the contest. Culver down to the 35-yard line. First down and 10 for Canton South. So their first down of the contest, a pickup of 8 for Culver. The Cats will split a pair of receivers out to the far side. Single receiver on the near side. Culver will get play action. They're going to go long, looking toward the end zone. Got a man out there, and touchdown, Canton South. Number 7 for South, Torres Conley on the touchdown pass, a 35-yard pitch and catch from Brody Beagle, and the Canton South Wildcats are on the board with 11:26 to go here in the second quarter. Here's the play again. Beagle on the play action. The Royals bit, and Conley got deep and beat his man. A perfect pass from Beagle in stride to Conley for a touchdown. It's CVCA 14 and South 6. Extra point forthcoming. The kick is up, and it is good. Landon White puts it through the uprights, and the Wildcats answer their first touchdown drive of the night. CVCA 14 and Canton South now 7. So as we have a break after that touchdown, let's take a look at the statistics. The end of the first quarter, and now updated for the start of the second quarter. 14-7, Canton South. CVCA with an advantage in total yards, 142-59. Big rushing yards, 128-7. 35 of those 52 passing yards came on that last play from Beagle to Conley. 3 penalties aside, the big one kept the touchdown off the board on the 80-yard touchdown run on a return from Janon Hill. And There you have it, 14-7 after a quarter and 34 seconds. So the Wildcats will kick off this time. And Landon White is out there to do the honors. Kopech and Anderson back deep for CVCA. So apologies if you were away. We were obviously away. The computers overheated and had to be restarted. So we are just getting back up and running. What you missed was a Canton South punt after successive CVCA sacks, but on the first CVCA play of their possession, a fumble, and South takes over 1st and 10 from the CVCA 22. Zion Culver off the left side, and he's wrestled down after a short gain of about 3 inside the 20-yard line to the 19-yard line. South looking to tie it up here late in the first half. So 2nd down and 7 inside the red zone. The clock winding down to 3 minutes and 15 seconds. South has 2 timeouts remaining. The Royals with 3. Once again, Beagle out of the pistol. He'll hand off to Culver off the left side, and he's tackled from behind. He'll gain another 3 yards down to the 16-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4, a short 4. Tommy Kopech in there on the tackle for CVCA. You've got to think it's 2-down territory right here for Canton South in the red zone. Karavic offset to the near side at the fullback spot. Culver takes the ball, and he's going to be hit short of the first down near the line of scrimmage. He might have gained 1 yard, but the Royals have forced 4th down, and now it's decision time for head coach Matt Dennison. 4th down and 3 from the 15. From here, it is a 32-yard field goal if they want to try it. Fourth down and 3 from the 15. Offense staying on the field. And Dennison looks like he may wind the clock down to the expiration of the play clock and call a timeout, and then bring his team to the sideline and discuss what he wants to do next. And that is exactly what he will do. Timeout, Canton South, their 2nd of the half.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank the winner. Congratulate the winner of our Canes.
And so as we have a break here in the 2nd quarter, we're going to talk about the Power Meal program once again. The Royals Power Meal program continues in Team 29. And here we want to recognize Clutch Lanes and Sports Center in Cuyahoga Falls. Clutch Lanes and Sports Center offers bowling and arcade, outdoor sand volleyball, and an all-sports simulator. Locally owned Clutch Lanes and Sports Center delivers a fun and unique experience. The food menu is loaded with great items. Live music most Friday and Saturday nights, and you can host your own next corporate event there, or holiday party, office party, fundraiser, or birthday party at Clutch Lanes and Sports Center in Cuyahoga Falls. Clutch Lanes and Sports Center. 4190 State Road in Cuyahoga Falls. Thank them for their support of CVCA's Power Meal program. All right, it's 4th down and 3. Offense on the field for Canton South. Big play here for both teams late in the first half. Beagle in the shotgun. He'll roll to his right and pass it. Throws, complete, 1st down and maybe more. A big hit, but not before Landon Karavic gets 1st down yardage. They needed 3. They got 10. Check that, they got 8, but nevertheless, it's 1st down and goal for Canton South from the 8-yard line. A minute 33 of the clock stopped. South has one timeout remaining. This drive set up after the Royals fumbled on their own 22-yard line after a Canton South punt. Wildcats trying to capitalize here in a one-score game at the moment. The Royals led 14-0. South trying to tie it up. Beagle looks to Culver, who will follow his blockers and the entire line of scrimmage down to about the 6-yard line. He'll pick up 2. Second and goal from the 6. The clock winds down to a minute 10 to go here in the first half. Dirk Geiger's had a heck of a second quarter, a pair of sacks, and made that tackle. Royals trying to keep the Wildcats out of the end zone here in the final minute of the first half. From the 6-yard line, Beagle will pass under a big rush, throws an incomplete. He passed it to Culver, his outlet receiver, his outlet option, as he was under big pressure in the backfield. So an incomplete pass forces third down and goal from the 6-yard line. 42 seconds left, plenty of time for the Wildcats, who still could run it or pass it with a single timeout remaining. The big crowd on New Family Tailgate night tonight, making some noise. Trips to the near side. Beagle will throw, rolls to his right, throws short and caught, but shy of the goal line. Taken down at the 1-yard line with 35.6 seconds to go. Flag is down on the play. And this may be coming back. They're going to march off a penalty against Canton South. And so instead of 4th and goal from the 1, it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 16-yard line. They're going to get a holding call against Canton South. So 3rd down and goal from the 16, and the clock winds. South still with a timeout, but they're in a huddle right now with the clock winding down. It's now or never for Canton South. Pair of receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side, Culver in the backfield, but it's a quarterback draw, and that's not going to get to the end zone. It's barely going to get to the 15-yard line for Brody Beagle. And the clock should be running. Clock operator stopped the clock, but Matt Dennison's going to stop it anyway as it gets right down to about a second left. It'll be a field goal opportunity, the final timeout of the first half for Canton South, and they'll have a field goal chance after the timeout is finished. That'll give us a quick opportunity to talk to you about MediaNet AV, empowering your vision, advanced technology, exceptional service. Unleash the power of your ideas with MediaNet AV. We blend cutting-edge technology and superior service to create custom audiovisual solutions tailored for you. For more information, contact Zach and the team at 330-656-5205 or visit them online at MediaNetAV.com. Coming up at halftime, we've got a plethora of activities for you. We'll have the out-of-town scores. We'll take a look at this day in Royals history, and we'll have an interview, our first of the year, our annual visit from Dr. John Young, the athletic director at Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy. Line of scrimmage is the 14-yard line. And the Wildcats, Landon White, is going to try a field goal attempt. They'll spot it at the 21-yard line. The holder is Daniel Bunnell. So it'll be a 31-yard attempt from the right hash mark. It's a good snap. Bunnell gets a foot into it. The kick is off, and it is good, just over the upright. And at the end of the first half, the Wildcats put an extra 3 points on the board. We've gone to halftime. The score at the half, it is CVCA 14 and Canton South 10. Halftime at Royal Stadium, 14-10 Royals. Welcome to the Signs 330 halftime show. We've got another outstanding lineup for you this evening, including the Canton South and CVCA marching bands, a look at the out-of-town scores, and we'll have the return of our regular segments like Royals at the Next Level, this day in Royals history. But first, a message from Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy. Halftime at Royal Stadium. We're excited to introduce you to CVCA. There are so many ways our mission of educating and cultivating servants for Christ is carried out on a daily basis. Join us for one of our fall admissions events and learn more about our middle school and our high school. The fall open house on October 24th will take place. Look for more details on how to sign up soon by visiting our website at cvcaroyals.org/admissions. So we're at halftime right now. We're going to pause, or not pause, we're going to let you enjoy some of the Canton South Wildcats Marching Band. That's the Canton South Wildcats Marching Band. And right now, we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard on games of interest tonight. And here they are. Pack scores: Northwest 14, Fairless 7 in the second quarter. Manchester, the big game tonight, they had the huge upset last week of Northwest. They've won 4 in a row after going 1-19 the last 2 years. They lead Orville 7-3 in the second quarter. No update from Tuslaw and Northwest. Last night, Lake Catholic, who was here 3 weeks ago, defeated Kenston on a Thursday night game 34-20. Streetsboro, who the Royals faced in the Week 1 matchup, all over Springfield, 35-0 in the second. And no score reported so far. First quarter update from Woodridge and Ravenna. And you see Streetsboro just scored again, 42-0 in the second quarter over winless Springfield. Halftime, the Royals leading by a score of 14-10. And I am pleased to be joined at halftime by CVCA Athletic Director Dr. John Young. John, welcome to the booth.
It's beautiful up here, Tim. Great place to watch a game from.
Well, thanks very much. Pleased that you're here. Never a dull moment at CVCA. New school year, new wing to the backside of the school. It's new family tailgate tonight. It is teeming with people downstairs in the stands and all over the place. Over 700 folks tonight enjoying new family tailgate and the football game. And in athletics, a new conference. So how are things going with all this that's new this year for you and your staff?
Many new things, Tim. It's kind of weird to think about until you actually say it and think through all the different things that are going on around here. But specific to the new conference, it's been a lot of fun so far. Making new.
Hang on, John. We've done the wrong thing. We've not turned your microphone on.
Oh boy. Okay.
So now they can actually hear you. I was saying never a dull moment. So how are you and your staff handling that?
Yeah, no, it's a really exciting time, specific to athletics, being in a new conference, making new friendships, new rivalries, new traditions, all those things as we kind of build relationships with new schools here, really kind of headed to the north as opposed to what we've done for the last 20 plus years, heading south. So it's been a lot of fun so far.
So football's not really experiencing that yet, but all the other sports are. So.
That's right. So everyone besides football, and something else that's kind of new, and I'm really excited for some of our students who maybe play some of those sports. You'll never catch me saying less popular, but I might say sports that haven't had the ability to compete in a league before. So think of tennis, think of swimming, think of lacrosse, some of those sports, golf even, that can compete for a league championship now when they haven't been able to do that for the last several years because the PAC hasn't had enough sports or interest to support those sports.
A lot of those senior students were honored tonight for senior night for cross country, for girls tennis, and for the boys and girls golf team.
That's right.
North Coast Conference golf tournament, I believe, tomorrow for the boys.
Yep. So tennis is tomorrow. We just recently this week competed in the golf, boys and girls golf.
That's right.
Conference championships. Yep.
Great. Well, some things never change. The athletic department's mission is to build Christ-like character as ambassadors for Christ through competitive excellence. Question for you on an annual basis: how are we doing?
Yeah, that's a great question, and something that's near and dear to my heart, especially in times of growth, rapid growth even at our school. that a wise counselor, a good friend of mine, just reminded me that in times of growth, how important it is to almost double down on your tradition, on the thing, your foundation, how important that is. And what you just read, our mission statement, that really is our foundation. That's important. That's not just a bumper sticker. We talk about it with our coaches. We talk about it in our preseason parent meetings, something that's really important to us. And so we're really trying to even double down this year on going all in on our mission of spiritual development and doing some of those things as we work with students.
You do that with students. You also do it with coaches, yes?
We do. Yep, we do. We think it's really important. And our coaches are the tip of the spear, and they make so many sacrifices to work with our students, and while they're imperfect and in many ways, as we all are, they really do care for students and sacrifice a ton to work with them.
Well, it's great to have great coaches and a good athletic department staff, and you've got a big event coming up next week on Saturday, the annual CVCA Athletics Golf Outing. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. It's been a fun event. This is actually year number 10 that we have run this event. And so just a chance for us to raise some money for our Booster Club. Our Booster Club does a lot of things for our student athletes, really some of the extras that kind of go along with running an athletic department. And so think pizza parties, think shooting shirts for the basketball team, think just some of those extra things that really aren't a part of the budget. The team makes it to the state tournament. We'd love to send them with some spending money and some different things like that. And so that's what this Booster Club does.
How can people get involved? It's a week from Saturday.
It is. So there's two different ways. One, if you enjoy golf, we'd love to have more foursomes join us, and there's information on our website.
Athletics.cvcaroyals.org.
That's right.
Athletics.cvcaroyals.org.
And then really the most bang for the buck as far as what helps us is those whole sponsors. And so families that want to sponsor us, if you have a business, as a family, if you want to sponsor a whole, that money really does help us out a lot. So whole sponsors.
So reach out to the athletic department, athletics.cvcaroyals.org, or if you want to get involved, it's a week from Saturday. Give them a call on Monday. Just call the school and ask for athletics, and you'll talk to somebody there.
That's right.
Ben Miller, Jason Herblay, maybe yourself.
Yep.
See who answers the phone in the athletic department. So I'm sure someone will.
That's right.
So it should be a great event. Any party comments before we let you go?
No.
I know it's a busy night, and we really appreciate you spending some time with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for you and all your team and what you guys do for our staff and for our school. So you guys are doing a great job.
Well, thank you very much. John Young, the athletic director, Dr. John Young,
There it is.
from CVCA here tonight at halftime. The Royals leading by a score of 14-10. Thank you. Good stuff.
Okay, you didn't get like sessions. Well, we will probably. Yeah, so you're working here. I work here. Like you went here, you work here.
As we reset up here in the booth, the Canton South Wildcat Marching Band is headed off the field, and the CVCA Marching Band is heading on the field. As they get on the field, we'll go over some CVCA athletic highlights from recent weeks. Boys soccer team has reeled off 7 straight victories and now sits at 9-2. John Young just talking about the sports that are playing in the new North Coast Conference this year. This week, CVCA defeated Norton last night here 2-0 at Royal Stadium. Also had wins last week at Holy Name and against Hoban. And girls soccer, their team is 6-2-1. In the last week, the Lady Royals did lose 1-0 to NDCL and played to a 1-1 draw earlier this week at Stowe. Girls tennis celebrated their senior night during last night's home match against Beaumont, where they swept the Blue Streaks 5-0. Overall, girls tennis is 11-5 on the season. Up next, the North Coast Conference tournament starting tomorrow as you watch the CVCA cheerleaders perform here at halftime. Girls cross country has 3 overall team meet victories this fall, and 1 second-place team finished this season, while the boys cross country team has a pair of first-place team finishes, as well as 1 third-place finish and a 4th-place finish. Both teams will compete again tomorrow morning at the Sandy Valley Invitational in Youngstown. Girls volleyball team, they had a great match last night and gave 2-time defending state champion Lake Catholic all they could handle in a 5-set marathon North Coast Conference match here at CVCA, but ultimately the girls fell 15-13 in the final set. That loss drops the Royals' record to 7-6, but there's little time to dwell on it as they are back in action tomorrow morning here against Revere. Boys golf defeated Padua this week to finish undefeated at 11-0 this season in match play, and they will be back at it tomorrow at the St. Edward Invitational. And girls golf has finished 6-1 in match play this season. They placed 3rd in the North Coast Conference tournament this week. Next up is the OHSAA season tournament sectional tournament on October 2nd. Royals at the next level. CVCA 2019 graduate Trey Tucker had 4 catches for the first 2 games of the season and is making an impact on punt returns with the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders are 1-1 and host the Carolina Panthers Sunday at 4:05 Eastern on CBS. Good luck to Trey Tucker and the Raiders. Wheaton Thunder and former Royals offensive lineman JT Nichols look to rebound from an opening season loss to Wisconsin Oshkosh when they host Augustana tomorrow night. The Thunder sits 18th in the D3Football.com weekly poll. A pair of former Royals are suiting up for Mount Union this year. 2024 graduates Logan Scranton, who is the leading rusher on the 23 football team, as well as 2023 All-State linebacker Ricky Levac, the older brother of CVCA quarterback Charlie Levac, are both wearing Mount Union purple this year. Mount Union won its opener 2 weeks ago at Ferrum, and Levac starred on special teams and defense in a JV game the next day against Washington and Jefferson, blocking a punt for the Purple Raiders. Mount Union starts OAC play tomorrow at home against John Carroll. Elsewhere in the OAC, CVCA 2022 graduate Brandon Riley will be in his junior year this year with the Marietta Pioneers. The Pioneers throttled St. John Fisher 55-0 on September 7th, and then they open OAC play tomorrow at Otterbein. 2 former Royals are members of the Worcester Scots from the North Coast Athletic Conference. 22 graduate Jordan Lewis is looking for a big junior year at wide receiver, and 23 graduate Dylan Byers is also a member of the Scots. I saw Byers in the stands earlier tonight here at CVCA. Worcester split the season's first 2 games, defeating Wilmington in the season opener and dropping a game last week at Olivet. Finally, former Royals wide receiver James Tosello is part of the Lindsey Wilson College team in Columbia, Kentucky. They're the Blue Raiders, and they compete in the NAIA's Mid-South Conference. The Blue Raiders are off to a 2-1 start this year. After an opening loss to Texas Wesleyan, they've reeled off wins against Point University of Georgia and Bluefield University of Virginia. Now, we're going to pause and let you enjoy a little bit of the performance of the CVCA Royals Marching Band.
In 1967, the band of Turtles released a song that was meant broken hearts for years to come. And far too long since the band, the football team, and the cheerleaders and the fans have all come together for a season. But now here we are. And aren't we happy together?
You're watching the CVCA Royals Marching Band. They're back in action in 2024 after a 2-year hiatus. COVID did a number on the marching band, but it's good to see them, albeit small numbers, back here performing for the second time this year since their return, the CVCA Royals Marching Band. Now we're going to turn our attention to this day in Royals history, October the 6th. Tonight's game is being played on October 6th, and the Royals are 2-1 prior to today. On this day in Royals history, CVCA defeated Triway 37-20 in 2019 here at home, and CVCA lost a home game to East Canton 27-9 in 2002. But we're going to look back at the game that took place on this date in 2013. That game was played at the Pro Football Hall of Fame's Fawcett Stadium, and Timken scored on their first drive and had momentum early. CVCA and Timken coming together, a former member of the Principals Athletic Conference. But the Royals tied the game at 7-7 when the Timken punter dropped a long snap and the Royals recovered at the Trojans' 25-yard line. A few plays later, senior running back Andrew Schauer ran it in from 21 yards out, and the point after touchdown evened the score. Junior quarterback Brandon Beausoleil connected with rangy 6'3" senior wide receiver Andre Harris on a 51-yard touchdown pass to give CVCA a 13-7 lead at the half. After that play, head coach Ray Carosha said that was a big play for our team. It helped them propel them in the third period, where Schauer scored on a 2-yard scoring run. The 2-point conversion pass was no good. The Royals led 19-7. The final scoring tally came in the fourth when sophomore running back Cordell Wilson ran in from 8 yards out. With one touchdown in each quarter, the other storyline for the game was CVCA's opportunistic defense, which held the Trojans to just 8 total first downs, including 2 huge fourth down stops, one in the second quarter and one in the fourth. CVCA also picked off a pair of passes, one of those by senior Maurice Durrell. He also chipped in with a pair of fumble recoveries. Schauer was outstanding and rushed the ball 24 times for 158 yards and had 2 catches for 8 yards. Beausoleil finished 4 of 6 passing for 63 yards. The Royals amassed 17 first downs. In all, it amounted to a Hall of Fame level win over Timken for CVCA, 26-7 on this day in Royals history, October 6th, 2013. What am I saying? September 20th, 2013. I'm getting ahead of myself. Nevertheless, the Royals with a win on this day in Royals history against Timken. Here, the Royals leading 14-10 at halftime. As the clock winding down, both teams have returned to the field, getting ready for second half action. CVCA marching band finishing up their performance. In that first half, the Royals got underway in the first quarter with a pair of touchdown drives on their first 2 possessions. CVCA's quarterback Alex Maloney hooked up with Zach Anderson on a 14-yard touchdown pass and run to make the score 7-0 after the extra point was good. On their next possession, after stopping Canton South 3 and out, the Royals' Joey Kopech blasted through the center of the line and ran 42 yards into the end zone. The Royals were in business, up 14-0. Canton South got it going in the second quarter, and they scored in the first play of the second quarter when Brody Beagle connected with Therese Conley on a 35-yard touchdown pass to make it 14-7. And then late in the first half, after a CVCA stop with 2 consecutive sacks, Canton South punted the ball away, but on the very next play, the Royals fumbled on the 22-yard line with under 3 minutes to go. Canton South held the ball until the final whistle, and they booted a 31-yard field goal right as the clock expired to make the score what it is right now, CVCA 14, Canton South 10. They put an extra 3 minutes up on the clock to extend halftime just a little bit, so we'll have a slight delay for the start of the third quarter. CVCA received the opening kickoff, so Canton South will get the ball to start the second half. And as we have a little bit of a break, we will take a look at the second half, the second quarter, first half stats, and here they are on the board. 14-10. So the Royals still with a decided advantage in total yards. Most of those yards came in the first quarter. 167-76, and a huge advantage in rushing, 139-6. The Royals have really been stingy against the rush since the first week of the season. 70-28 in passing yards in favor of Canton South, half of those on a single play, the touchdown pass from Brody Beagle to Torres Conley. That one turnover is big. It cost the Royals 3 points. Both teams have been penalized 4 times. One of those for Canton South wiped out an 80-yard touchdown return off of a kickoff by Janon Hill. And there you have it for the stats at the end of the first half, or halftime, as it said on the board. So, once again, South will get the ball to start the second half, and CVCA will be on defense, and they'll try and take the ball away. Once again, we're pleased that you are tuned into CVCA Livestream. It's been a bit of an effort tonight. We apologize for the technical difficulties both at the start of the game on the YouTube stream and then during the second quarter. It's a hot day here in Cuyahoga Falls, and computers are what they are. When they get hot and there's no air conditioning in the booth, sometimes they overheat, and that is what happened in the second quarter when we went off the air briefly. We were forced to restart the live stream computer. Hopefully it stays a little bit cooler now that the sun has set. It's a beautiful night here at Royal Stadium, and a great night for football in Northeast Ohio. Full complement of live stream staff available tonight. We've got sideline cam for the first time, and hope you've been enjoying that in the first half. Eli Keeler making his second visit, just in 6th grade, doing a great job on the camera up here at the 50-yard line. The Royals have headed out to the 40-yard line. Their kickoff team is out there. Calvin Warren is already, well, he's ready to tee up the football. And back deep and setting up for Canton South are their return men, number 1, Daniel Bonnell, and number 8, Janon Hill. Clock winds down and winds out. So they'll reset and put 12 minutes on the clock to start the third quarter. In a one-score game, 14-10. The Royals have led from the get-go, but that 14-point lead now has been shaved down to just 4 points. And South will have a chance to take their first lead of the ball game if they can convert a touchdown drive on this first possession of the second half. Calvin Warren feigns that onside kick, and then the Royals reset. Bunnell and Hill wait on the 15-yard line. Warren with a pooch kick, and it'll be fielded at the 40-yard line by Torres Conley. Good field position after the pooch kick. Sometimes that works. Royals trying to steal a possession right there, but Conley was not fooled, and he made the grab and fell to the ground at the 40. First down and 10 for Canton South. Royals defense played well in that first half. One play burned them for the touchdown, and then after the Royals offense turned it over nearly at the red zone, the Royals defense stiffened and held the Wildcats to a field goal. That's where we stand to start this second half. First and 10 for Canton South, going right to left from their own 39-yard line. Brody Beagle will pass in the first play. He completes it to Bunnell. Bunnell tiptoes back to the line of scrimmage, but he's surrounded by all 11 CVCA Royals defenders who are swarming to the ball on that play, as you see right here on the replay. Joey Kopech was out there, Wesley Keeler, and then the rest of the Royals descended upon Bunnell, who picked up 1 yard on the pass and catch. Second down and 9 from the 40-yard line. Just underway, second half. Wildcats again operating out of the pistol. Beagle rolls to his left, throws, and it's complete. Conley, first down yardage across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 11 on the pass play, and the Wildcats move the sticks into Royals territory. Well-designed play right there. Beagle throwing on the run. 7-on-7 right there. Nathan Cook for CVCA, number 7 on the tackle on Torres Conley. 7 for Canton South. First down and 10 Wildcats in Royals territory from the 49-yard line. A pair of receivers up to the top side, single receiver on the near side. Beagle pumps, play action, throws long. Royals in good position, but it is, we'll wait for a signal. It was hauled in by Conley, but it looks like he may have been out of bounds. They call it incomplete. And so second down and 10. It looked like the Royals had good positioning right there, but Conley was there, but could not haul it in.
And number 84, Paul Tepley.
Second down and 10 for the Wildcats. Good time to try and throw long at first down across midfield. Now they'll see what they can do. Not much of the running game working tonight for Canton South. They'll try and run it again, and Culver breaks one. A good run for him. Got through the initial wave at the line of scrimmage for a change and picked up 8 yards down to the 41-yard line. It'll make it third and makeable. 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats after the 8-yard run by Zion Culver. Nathan Cook on the tackle once again. Beagle breaks the huddle.
Royal fans, it's third down.
Landon Karavik, the fullback to the left of Beagle. He leads for Culver, but Culver is hit and he'll fall. He does not make it back to the 40-yard line. No gain on the play. It's 4th down and 2. And the Royals are saying they've got the football, but the side judge comes in and says the ball was down before it slipped out. So it's 4th down and 2.
Brings up 4th down.
The Royals have already stuffed one 4th down play in this game. They'll have a chance to do it again right here. South 1 for 2 on 4th down so far tonight. 4th and 2 from the 41-yard line of the Royals. Conley split wide to the right. He's the only receiver in the pattern. Karavik's in motion to the right side, and flags are down. Delay of game on a 4th and 2 play for Canton South, and now it's 4th and 7. A huge penalty for the South Wildcats, and that's going to force the punting unit out onto the field. The play clocks were installed here at CVCA last year, so no excuse really for that on 4th down. They can see them winding down, but just missed it. So 4th and 7, and South is forced to punt. Grady Cortez will kick from his own 40-yard line. It's a high wobbly snap, but he's got it. Very little rush. Return is on for CVCA, but that ball is going to bounce. He's gotten good rolls, but not this time. It rolls the other direction, and South will down it on the 22-yard line. So a 24-yard punt, and CVCA's defense gets off the field. They'll give the offense a chance here for the first time in the second half. 1st down and 10, CVCA. If you missed it tonight, CVCA's Alex Mamoni getting his first varsity start as Charlie Levac was unable to go after being dinged up at some point in the last week. And so Mamoni will start. T formation for the Royals. They had success with this in the first half. Pitch play, running downhill is Kopech. Kopech across the 25, out near the 30, cuts back in, still on his feet to the 35-yard line, all the way out to the 38 for Joey Kopech, a pickup of 16 yards.
Number 20, Joey Kopech. That's good for another Royals 1st down.
Joey Kopech, 6 carries for 88 yards tonight. 42 of them on one play. We mentioned he needed 120 yards tonight to move into 10th place all-time in the Royals' career rushing list. He may have a chance at getting it tonight against these Wildcats. 1st down and 10 Royals from the 38-yard line. This one's going to go up the middle. Not much there that time. It was Kopech again, a 2-yard gain that time. It's 2nd down and 8. Second and 8 for CVCA from the 40. First possession of the second half. Again, the down and distance not working on our scoring tonight. Apologies for that. We'll continue to try and call out those downs and distance. Not much here, but the Royals line pushing forward after the initial contact. It looked like Zach Anderson on the carry. He'll move out to the 44-yard line. We'll watch it again. It was Anderson. He was first hit at the 40-yard line, but battled his way and kept those feet moving all the way out to the 44. So 3rd down and 4 for CVCA. The Royals will put it in the air only 3 times tonight. Here's the 3rd down and 4 play. And they'll keep it on the ground, and it's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like it may be just short. It'll depend on the spot. The referee stopped the clock, and perhaps we'll have a measurement. It was Kopech on the carry, Joey. They will spot it on the 47-yard line, and it is 4th down and about a half of a yard. Royals offense stays on the field. 4th down for CVCA. Fourth and a half a yard. CVCA 7 for 11 on the season. Mamoni will keep it, and now they're 8 of 12 on 4th down for the year as he gets the yard he needed.
On the keeper for the Royals, number 12.
Alex Mamoni moves the sticks for CVCA. 1st down and 10.
1st down.
Needed 1, he got 2 out to the 49-yard line. So the drive continues. Clock winds, 6 minutes and 23 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter, a fast-moving 3rd quarter. South had 1 possession, had to punt. CVCA working their way up the field, going left to right as you're watching alongside. 1st and 10 from the Canton South 49-yard line. Up the middle goes Kopech. He'll pick up 6 yards on the 1st down carry.
Number 20, junior Joey Kopech on the carry for the Royals.
Second down at 4. Right back up the middle. 1st down yardage again for CVCA. Joey Kopech.
Joey Kopech on the carry for the Royals. That's good for another Royals. 1st down.
Another 6 yards for the junior. And with that, he's just moved into 10th place all time on the CVCA career rushing list. That's his 121st yard of the night. He needed 120. And this time, Zach Anderson gets the carry. Not much there for Anderson as he tiptoed across the 40, just past the line of scrimmage. They'll give him 1, barely. We'll call it 2nd down and 9. Mamoni rolls to his left, looking to throw this time. He'll pass, but it's low and incomplete. And so the Royals' drive, which had been promising to this point, will now face a 3rd down and 9. Clock stops with 4:34 to go. We'll see what the Royals dial up on 3rd down and 9. If I know head coach Nick Cook, my guess is Joey Kopech will get the ball once again. Out of the tee. From the 38-yard line. Mamoni under center. Kopech up the middle. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage. He's going to have more than that. He's heralded and herded out of bounds, but not before a big gain for Kopech.
Number 20, Joey Kopech on the carry for the Royals. That's good for another Royals. 1st down.
All the way down to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 19 more yards for Joey Kopech. And Kopech is having a night, up to 140 yards. 1st down and 10 of CVCA. Inside the red zone from the 19-yard line. A dive up the middle. Didn't look like much, but it's going to gain 4 yards for CVCA down to the 15-yard line. And it's Kopech once again. The Royals leaning on their big man for the first time this year.
20, Joey Kopech on the carry for the Royals.
2nd down and 6. Off the right side. Down near the 10-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 11. A pickup of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Zach Anderson on that carry. 3rd and a long one from where they spot it. To get the 1st down, they need to get just inside the 10-yard line to about the 9.5. So about a yard and a half to go for the 1st down. Once again out of the tee. Mamoni under center. From the 11. to the left side. And first down and more into the end zone. Touchdown, CVCA. Nick Schober, an 11-yard touchdown run for the Royals. An outstanding drive, 100% on the ground, save for one incomplete pass. And here's the replay as Schober broke a couple of tackles, kept his balance, and into the end zone he goes for the touchdown. And the extra point is good for CVCA's Calvin Warren with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Royals increase the lead back to 2 scores. It's CVCA 21 and Canton South 10. A huge answer right there to a wobbly second quarter. The Royals' first drive and possession of the third quarter is a 75-yard touchdown drive that results in an 11-yard touchdown run by Nick Schober. I believe that may have been his first carry of the night, was it? Second carry of the night. We've got Sean Mosher on the stats to my right, doing a great job. Joey Kopech, 13 carries for 144 yards. Schober, the red zone specialist, 2 for 19 yards. That's his 6th touchdown rushing of the season for the junior. So Calvin Warren back out to kick off once again. Janon Hill and Daniel Bonnell back deep to receive. We'll see if Warren kicks it deep or if he pooches it once again. And he's going to pooch it. Conley calls a fair catch at the 29-yard line. No return. And so the Wildcats will take over first down and 10 after Torres Conley's fair catch on their own 29. Glad you're watching CVCA live streams coverage, and as we said, it's cooled off a little bit and things are going a little bit better other than the first down marker on the score bug. They'll spot it on the 30-yard line officially. So South. One big play tonight for the Wildcats and then one fumble recovery. They have the only takeaway of the game. But it's been tough sledding other than that. Brody Beagle back in the shotgun. He'll fake the Culver, throws near side to Conley, and the Royals have that covered. A short gain, 5 yards, out to the 35-yard line. But the Royals saw that on tape. They saw it earlier tonight as well, and Conley is hauled down. Second down and 5. They'll actually mark it down 1 yard back from where the original spot was, so second down and 6, and revise that to a 4-yard gain on the pass and catch from Beagle to Conley. From the 34, Culver will get it, scoot across the 35, he meets the tackler at the 38. They'll mark him down at the 40, and I believe they will move the sticks, and they will. First down for Canton South, pickup of 6 yards on that play. Clock winding, 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. It's the second possession of the second half for the Wildcats. They had a pretty good possession going earlier in this quarter, but stubbed their toe with a delay of game penalty on a 4th and 2. It forced him to punt. Beagle throws quick to the outside. Conley again, this time nothing doing. He's taken down inbound, but a penalty flag comes out late. And it looks like they may get the Royals for unnecessary roughness after they'd made a good defensive play on the far side. We wait for the call. It is a personal foul, 15 yards against CVCA for a late hit out of bounds. And so after a good defensive play, the Royals give away a first down on the penalty. They'll march off 15 yards, and just like that, the South Wildcats are in Royals territory at the 45, make it the 44-yard line. So we'll see if Canton South can capitalize on the gift from CVCA. 1 yard in the gain on the pass, 15 yards on the penalty. 1st and 10 from the 44 of the Royals. Final 2 minutes of the third quarter. Zion Culver, he's hit as soon as he touches the ball. No gain. 2nd down and 10. Draylon Price in there on the tackle. Also, Ryan Weehee for CVCA. Second and 10 for the Wildcats. Final 75 seconds here of the third quarter. Beagle, play action, looks to throw long. He's got a pass out there. Conley jumps up, and that is broken up out there by one of the defensive backs who timed it perfectly. And Torres Conley separated from the ball. Nice play to help him up by Braden Harris. You see the replay right here. He jumped up, but it was Schober who separated Conley from the ball. And now it's 3rd down and 10. We're back in action here at Royal Stadium in 2 weeks for homecoming against Fairless. Right now it's Canton South with 3rd down and 10 from the Royals 44, and Beagle will throw it again. Outlets to the far side, and the turf monster got the running back, Culver. Another flag late by the same referee. Unsportsmanlike conduct against CVCA. So again, on a 3rd down play, the Royals give away a 1st down. And the referee on the far side of the field must have seen something. So CVCA shooting themselves in the foot with a pair of untimely penalties on this drive to keep the drive alive for South, and now it's 1st down and 10 from the 30-yard line. 15-yard penalty, the second of the drive. And it's 1st and 10 from the 30 now. Culver to his left, squirts through the line of scrimmage, and he'll gain 4. Maybe 3, actually. We'll wait to see where they spot it. 3-yard gain to the 27-yard line. Down to the final 30 seconds. 18th carry of the night for Zion Culver. Just 47 yards to show for it. But the Cats are in this game. The Royals kind of keeping them in this game. 2nd and 7. Beagle will throw. He looks to the end zone, throws deep, and it is. It may have been intercepted by CVCA, and it has been. An interception in the end zone by CVCA's Braden Harris, and the Royals with a takeaway. Harris with a pair of touchdown receptions on offense. He gets an interception in the end zone right there on defense. His first takeaway of the year for the defensive back and wide receiver. And the Royals turn away the Wildcats once again with 11 seconds to go. Here's the replay. They were looking for Conley once again, but Harris was tracking that all the way and hauled it in the end zone. Ryan Weehee and Nathan Cook there to celebrate, watching it like you were. And the Royals have 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line after the turnover. Should be the final play of the third quarter. Pitch play and coming to the near side. And with the head of steam out of bounds, they'll wind that clock. And now they'll stop it with 3.3. It was Kopech again. So they stop it with 3.3 to go. Kopech picked up 9 yards. It's 2nd and 1. And this will undoubtedly be the final play of the third quarter. Right up the middle for the Royals, 1st and 10. A 3-yard gain on the final play of the quarter for CVCA. We've reached the end of 3 with the Royals leading the Canton South Wildcats by a score of 21-10. As we've hit the end of the third quarter, we want to remind you once again about an opportunity to support CVCA live stream. We thank you for tuning in tonight and for your support over the last 5 years of tuning in, 4 years and a couple of games so far this year. CVCA live stream professional production, 100% volunteer staffing. Live stream began as an idea about how to get CVCA sporting events into your living room during COVID, and we're north of 150 broadcasts since then. It's been a fully volunteer gig from the start, but with a budget of about $5,000 a year to make it happen, fully absorbed by this team that's putting on the events for you. We've never taken a dime, but for the first time, we are asking for your support. Please support CVCA Livestream by giving directly to support our broadcast through CVCA's giving interface. You can go to the website, cvcaroyals.org/give-now, or scan that QR code. It'll take you to the very same website. And once you get there, you can choose to make your donation, tax-deductible donation, and support the live stream productions. Just be sure to reference CVCA Livestream in the comments section when you give. We ask you to help support us keeping these games on the air. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support of CVCA Livestream. We begin the fourth quarter, and we begin the fourth quarter with another penalty flag. We'll wait to see what this call is. The teams were making their way back out on the field. It's a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Canton South, and so equal opportunity penalties against the defenses of both teams in the last couple of drives. So a 15-yard march off to start the fourth quarter against the Wildcats, and suddenly the Royals will be taking this drive and the start of the fourth quarter from near midfield. Right out to the 47-yard line. First and 10 CVCA from the 47-yard line. And the referee blows the whistle. We'll get the fourth quarter started. Not much there on the first play of the fourth quarter for the Royals. No gain. Zach Anderson on the carry. We'll take a look at the stats at the end of the third quarter here now. See if we can get those on screen. Here they are, 21-10 CVCA, and those total yards now in favor of Canton South. That's got to be a mistake, I would imagine. We'll see if we can get that corrected, but CVCA with the advantage in the key stat of the game, 21-10. A big run right there on 2nd and 10, a gain of nearly 20 yards for the Royals.
Number 20.
Joey Kopech again.
That's good for another Royals first down.
All the way down to the 35-yard line, an 18-yard rush on 2nd and 10 for Kopech. So 1st and 10 Royals from the 35-yard line. Pitch play to the near side out of the T formation. The Royals get the corner, and they're going to pick up another 6 yards. Zach Anderson on the carry. He runs into Zion Culver. He's playing defense as well as that tailback position for the Canton South Wildcats. 2nd and 4. Royals leading 21-10 here in the fourth quarter. Looking to capitalize and put more on the board if they can finish this drive off. Up the middle goes Kopech. Close to another first down, and I think he's going to have it. He will. 1st and 10 Royals. 5-yard gain for Kopech.
Number 20, Joey Kopech. That's good for another Royals first down.
So after that 5-yard carry by Kopech, 1st and 10 Royals from the 24-yard line. Steady dive of the run, right up the gut. Anderson again tripped up. He'll pick up 3, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, this says 28 passing yards.
Kopech to the left side, stood up. Not much of a gain that time for the junior. 3rd and 8. May have been the first time Kopech did not get positive yardage on the night. No gain on that play. So another 3rd and long from the 22-yard line. And whistles blow. Timeout CVCA with 8:35 to go. The Royals' Nick Cook wants to talk it over. A big play here. The Royals seek to try and put away the Canton South Wildcats. Gives another chance to look at the, or talk about the Royals Power Meal program. This time we want to recognize Jimmy's Backyard Barbecue. Jimmy's Backyard Barbecue on Graham Road in Cuyahoga Falls. Jimmy's Backyard Barbecue's won multiple rib competitions, sauce competitions, and restaurant competitions across Ohio. Their meats are hand-rubbed and hickory smoked daily at each of their locations. Their delicious homemade side dishes are prepared daily in their kitchens as well. Stop down for Jimmy's signature sandwiches, the Jimmy's Chin Dripper and the Jimmy Boy. When you visit them in Cuyahoga Falls this weekend, make sure to thank them for their support of Royals football and the Royals Power Meal program. Here we go, 3rd down and 8 after the timeout for the Royals. Big play for both sides. They're going to hand up the middle. Anderson still on his feet, pushing forward and close to the 15-yard line. He's going to be close to the first down, shy by 1 yard. He needed 8. He got 7. And now 4th down and 1 for CVCA. 1 for 1 on 4th down tonight. We mentioned 8 for 12 on the season. Not even a hesitation from head coach Nick Cook. The Royals will go for it. They need the 14-yard line out of the T formation with 8 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Mamoni under center. He'll snap it up the middle, and the Canton South Wildcats have stuffed the Royals, and they're going to get the ball back. So 1 for 2, a humongous stop for the Wildcats right there to keep them in this contest with 7:58 to go, and we have an injured player on the field for Canton South. So the Royals drive stalls. And a big play for South to stay in this game. With a break here in the 4th quarter for this injury, we'll see if we have the out-of-town scores perhaps updated. Take a look what's happening elsewhere. And we'll bring them up. And there they are. Northwest 21-7 over Fairless at halftime. Manchester 14-3 over Orville at the half. Manchester could go to 5-0 if they hold on in that game. Apologies, we have no update from Northwest and Tuslaw tonight. Mentioned that Lake Catholic defeated Kenston last night. The halftime score, Streetsboro 42, Springfield 0, and still no update from across the town here. 5 minutes away at Woodridge. That's certainly beyond the first quarter by now, but no updates coming in. Those updates are updated at the local site, so that's all we have. You do have the opportunity to watch the scores across the bottom of your screen, as well as the regional standings coming into week 4 in 6 different regions. Those are all the regions that are covered by the teams that CVCA plays on a regular basis over the course of the season. So 1st down at 10 now for the Wildcats, and Culver gets the call from the 15-yard line. He'll battle out to the 20, a nice gain of about 5 yards for Zion Culver.
Zion Culver on the carry for the Wildcats. Brought down number 20, Joey Kopech.
Joey Kopech in there on the tackle for CVCA. He came into the contest as the Royals' leading tackler. He will leave likely as their leading tackler and also their leading rusher after the huge performance he's had tonight. 2nd and 5 from the 20. Beagle rolls to his right, under pressure, reverses course, runs into another of the CVCA Royals. He will get a positive gain out of this, but it was a bit of a fire drill in the backfield for Brody Beagle. Dirk Geiger ultimately the one to plaster his number 9 over Beagle's number 16. He did gain 3 though, 3rd down and short, 3rd and a long 2 for the Wildcats.
Down.
Culver breaks a tackle and he may be on his way across the 50 and on his horse, 40, cuts it back and tackled at the 31-yard line, the biggest play of the night for the Canton South Wildcats. 46 yards on the carry.
First and 10 for the Wildcats. Chased down by number 7, Nathan Cook, and number 4, Draylon Price.
And that was not Zion Culver, that was another running back. We'll try and get a name on that play, but the biggest play of the night for Canton South, a name on that player rather, and it moves the Wildcats all the way into the Royals territory at the 33-yard line. Fumble in the backfield, and it's covered by Beagle. So a loss of 3 yards on that play.
Number 16, Brody Beagle. Brings up 2nd and 13.
2nd down and 13. We've got clarification that long run was Brody Beagle. This time he dumps it off, flag in the backfield. It's a big gain and it could go to the end zone inside the 10-yard line, down to the 5 on the screen pass. And I believe the big play is going to have a little bit more tacked on. They're going to get a roughing the passer call in the backfield if this play stands, and if it is what I believe it is. Both teams walking backwards. It may be on the Wildcats. Holding against Canton South. And roughing the passer against CVCA, so it offsets. So neither team will be happy with the outcome of that play. South, a big play wiped off the board. And the Royals not able to benefit from the holding call. We check the clock, and it's down to 5 minutes and 28 seconds to go in regulation. South still down 2 scores, 21-10. They do have their full complement of 3 timeouts. But they do need to score quickly. And Torres Conley in the backfield now at quarterback. Number 7. Zion Culver got that carry, gained 2 yards. Check that 4 yards since it was 2nd and 12. Now it brings up 3rd down and 8. They'll spot the ball on the Royals' 31-yard line.
Royal fans, it's 3rd down. Let's hear it for your defense.
So Conley, his first snaps as quarterback of the contest. Beagle gets a breather after that big 46-yard gain. Conley's going to roll to his right, look to throw it, tosses it, and it is caught by Daniel Bonnell at the 20-yard line. It's a 1st down. A pickup of 13 yards from Conley to Bonnell. Royals had good coverage but could not break that pass up, and so the South drive continues at the 20 into the red zone with 4:22 to go here in the fourth quarter. CVCA 21, Canton South 10. Conley out of the pistol. He'll hand to Culver. Culver will lean forward across the 20 to the 18-yard line. The clock, the friend of the Royals, down to 4 minutes. The enemy to the Wildcats. Canton South, much like CVCA, sends their quarterback to the sideline to get the play call, and he has to run it back in, so they are not going fast. This is not the Canton South team of a year ago. It was quarterbacked by Poochie Snyder and able to go quickly. 10 seconds on the play clock, so they've wasted 30 seconds between plays here and more. Conley out of the shotgun. He'll keep it himself, and he's going to be swallowed up at the line of scrimmage on second down. It's going to bring up third down and 8. No gain on the play for Conley. Draylon Price in there on the tackle for CVCA. And again, to the sideline goes Conley. The clock continuing to wind, 3 minutes to go. He gets to the huddle with 13 on the play clock. Down to 10 as they break it, set up. Game clock down to 2:50. Third down and 8. He'll look to pass. Conley, flush to his right. He'll tuck it, now try and run, and he is out of bounds. The clock will stop. He'll get down to about the 12-yard line. It's fourth down. Tommy Kopech ushered him out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 14-yard line, fourth down and 4. So he picked up 4 yards, did Conley on that play. But for the Canton South Wildcats, essentially, this is the play of the game. 4th and 4.
It's fourth down. Let's hear it for your defense.
The Wildcats need it. Clock paused for the moment after Conley ran out of bounds with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. A pair of receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Out of the pistol, Torres Conley, his first drive of the game. He'll flush to his left side, looking, throws toward the end zone, incomplete, and the Royals have held. They'll take over, holding on downs. The ball is turned over. CVCA with an 11-point lead, and the ball with 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the contest. The Canton South Wildcats have gone up and down the field this half, but have nothing to show for it. An interception in the end zone, and there, penetration all the way to the 14-yard line of CVCA, but an incomplete pass on fourth down, and the Royals can taste it now. Having said that, the last time the Royals started to drive down here, they fumbled on the first play of the drive, their final possession of the first half, so they'll have to be careful with the ball and ball control here. Out of the tee, Alex Mamoni, in his first varsity start, takes the snap, and he'll hand off up the middle, and the big night for Joey Kopech will continue. He won't get much that time, but what he does do is keep that clock going. Matt Dennison has 3 timeouts. Pickup of 3 yards, 2nd and 7, and the Royals in no hurry to snap it. Clock winding down toward 2 minutes. CVCA can snap the ball in about 1 minute and 48 seconds if they choose to use the full allotment of the 40-second play clock. It is down to 10. Mamoni under center at 7. And he'll hand it off. Left side. The Royals stay in bounds, and now Canton South will call their first timeout. It was Nick Schober. He'll pick up 4. Timeout Canton South, their first of the second half with 1 minute and 43 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Royals leading 21-10. They will have a 3rd and 4 when we resume from their own 21-yard line. Really, it's almost the 20-yard line, just past the 20. A first down might do it for CVCA, although South does have 2 timeouts remaining. The Royals with a win would go to 3-2, and as we mentioned earlier, We'll be back on the air in 2 weeks when CVCA returns home for homecoming against Fairless, as you watch the Royals cheerleaders try to pump up the students. Next week, CVCA is on the road at Triway. But business to attend to here first. 3rd down and 3 officially from the 21-yard line. It's a long 3. Up the middle. Kopech breaks the first tackle, and he's got first down yardage all the way out to the 32-yard line. A pickup of 11 yards. And Joey Kopech's big night may have just sealed the victory for CVCA. They'll wind the clock here with 1:37. Kopech hit near the line of scrimmage, broke the tackle though, and was off to the races. For Kopech, his 19th carry of the night. He's up to 190 yards unofficially by our scoring. Joey Kopech having a night here against the Canton South Wildcats. Final 75 seconds. And it looks like CVCA might choose to stop the clock this time, and they do. They take their first timeout with 1:11 to go, and you've got to think that we're not quite at victory formation with 2 Wildcat timeouts still in the pocketbook of Matt Dennison. But the message here from head coach Nick Cook and Paul McClevich and the rest of the coaching staff for CVCA is going to be one of ball security. Make sure you hand off that ball and hang on to that ball, and don't turn it over to Canton South and give them any sense of life.
Thank you for your support of the Royals.
So once again, we'll be back on the air in 2 weeks. John Powell, pull up that Fairless promo if you have it. Our next broadcast, CVCA against Fairless Homecoming on October 4th. We'll be on the air at 6:30 for homecoming festivities. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. But right here, 1st down and 10 for CVCA with 1:11 to go. The Royals under center, trying to close this one out. And another nice gain, another first down for Nick Schober. 11 more yards for CVCA's running game.
That's good for another Royals first down.
42 carries for 298 yards as a team against Canton South. And with Charlie Lee back out and Alex Mamoni making his first varsity start, the game plan from the get-go was the bread and butter of CVCA, and it has worked to perfection tonight. Nearly 300 yards on the ground. And now it is victory formation for the Royals, the best formation in all of football. Mamoni under center, and he'll take a knee with 34 seconds left to go. The Royals do not need to snap it again unless Canton South will call timeout. Matt Dennison, he knows the score, and he's not going to call timeout. The Royals from CVCA will get victory tonight. 21-10 will be the final score. It's all academic as the final 10 seconds roll off the clock. The first victory as a starter for CVCA's Alex Mamoni. Zach Anderson on a 14-yard touchdown pass reception in the first quarter. Joey Kopech with a 42-yard blast for a touchdown run. And then Nick Schober got the third score. Schober, 11 yards for the final score of the night. And the CVCA defense stood tall. They give it one big play, a 35-yard touchdown pass from Brody Beagle to Torres Conley. The other score for Canton South, a field goal after CVCA fumbled near the red zone to close out the first half. CVCA goes to 3-2, and Canton South falls to 2-3. The Royals victorious tonight here at Royal Stadium. We thank you for watching. We'll take a look one more time at the out-of-town scores and see if we've got any updates before we head off the air right now. And here they are. And really no changes since the last time we showed them to you, so apologies for that. You'll have to pick them up in tomorrow's newspaper. Yeah, right. You'll have to pick them up on the internet later on, just like we do. So that's the out-of-town scoreboard. John Powell, Gabe, any highlights to show here at the end of the game? Not tonight. Next week, we'll get highlights down. But again, we'll upload the full coverage of the game to YouTube once we're done. We know that we had troubles at the start with the YouTube broadcast. We do have it recorded, so we'll get the full game uploaded for you as quickly as we can. And then you'll be able to watch it again yourself. In the meantime, once again, our next broadcast will be in 2 weeks. We've got all the home games for you, and we'll have homecoming festivities here at Royal Stadium. CVCA against Fairless, one final time against the Falcons as the Royals tour through the Pac continues. On Friday night, October the 4th, 2024, on the air at 6:30 p.m. on YouTube and on the NFHS network. Kickoff at 7 p.m. here at Royal Stadium, where we will crown a homecoming queen and king for 2024. Once again, make sure to follow us on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll be able to get updates on all of our future broadcasts. You can also follow us on social media on X, Instagram, and Facebook by looking for the social media handle at CVCA Livestream. Next week, once again, the Royals go on the road to play at Triway against the Titans. The Titans are off to a 4-0 start, and we'll see how they're doing tonight and see if they can go to 5-0. And the Royals will have another test on the road next week when they meet Triway for the final time, at least as a scheduled game. 2 weeks from now, the Royals again home against Fairless. Final reminder to please support CVCA Livestream. We'll show you the graphic one final time. When we do this, we try and do our best. A little bit of technical difficulties that we could not overcome tonight. We did overcome them in the end, but the next time we do a perfect broadcast will be the first time. We try and do our best for you. 100% volunteer staffing, professional production, CVCA live stream. Again, thank you for watching. We appreciate your support as we bring you these productions. Cost to do this is about $5,000 a year for football, for hockey combined, as well as any other sports that we might have an opportunity to do this year. We have absorbed those costs historically. We're asking you to help us with those costs going forward. You can do that for the first time by giving through the CVCA Giving interface. Support CVCA Livestream by going to the CVCA website, cvcaroyals.org/give-now, or get your phone out and scan that QR code. It'll take you right to the giving site. You can choose any amount that you wish to give. You can give one time or you can give monthly if you so choose to do so. But when you do give on the website, just be sure to please reference CVCA Livestream in the comment section so the funds that you do give get allocated to the proper location. Again, thank you for watching. And before we go, some special shout-outs to those who help us bring the production to you. Thank you to Chad Dar for his years of help up in the booth. We gave him the night off for the first time in 4.5 years tonight. He got to sit with his wife. But he was up here making sure everything was connected, all the wires and everything else that it takes to put the show on the internet for you. So thank you to Chad. And thank you, as always, to his wife for giving him up for the last 4 years on Friday nights. We hope they had a good night together. Chad and his amazing wife. And speaking of amazing wives, thank you to Kristen Nichols Photography, all the work she does, and a lot of the work that you see on the graphics coming from the camera lens of Kristen Nichols and Kristen Nichols Photography. We'd also be remiss if we didn't say thank you to the amazing CVCA athletic staff, the best in the business. You heard from Athletic Director John Young at halftime. Thank you to him and Associate Athletic Director Jason Herblay and SID Ben Miller, as well as Tracy Eck and Amber Martin. They did a great job with the senior night festivities tonight. For cross country, golf, and girls tennis. And now, for Director John Powell, for Sean Mosher on the stats, and Eli Keeler and T-Fizz, Tony Carter on cameras, and Gabe Laurie, who joined us for the first time tonight on replay. My name is Tim Nichols. We thank you for watching CVCA Livestream. Once again, the final score tonight from Royal Stadium, CVCA 21, Canton South 10. That's it, everyone. So long, everyone. Have a great weekend.